Sure, I'm Simon Clarke. I'm the CEO of American Lithium. American Lithium is a lithium developer with projects in Nevada and Peru. So we have a large asset in Nevada, in the high desert near the town of Tonopah. We have about 5.5 million tons of measured and indicated lithium carbonate equivalent. And that is in the jurisdiction of Nevada in the US. And we also have a large lithium asset in Puno in southern Peru, which is a high-grade at-surface asset, again with a large resource and a preliminary economic assessment in place. And we also have the 5th largest uranium deposit, also in Puno in southern Peru, called Macusani, again at the PEA stage with a very robust economic assessment in place. So we've had a busy 12 months. You know, our stock price has moved from about $1 a year ago to close to $6 at this time. And has really given us the currency to make a strong acquisition that we completed in May of this year, which was of a company called Plateau Energy, which is what's really brought in our Peruvian assets. We've also done a lot of work on our Nevada assets and have moved it through the resource phase, now into the phase of finalizing our metallurgical and process work. And we will be coming out with a maiden preliminary economic assessment on that asset in Q1 of next year. Yeah, so we are based out of Vancouver. The company is listed in Toronto. It's also on the OTCQB. And we run out of an office in Vancouver that has sister companies, Prime Mining, which is a gold explorer developer in Mexico, and a company called Apollo Silver, which is focused on silver assets in California. And you know, it's an office that's run by Andy Baring, who's also our chairman. And Andy has a strong history on the battery metal side, having been a founder and director of Millennial Lithium, which is in the process of being taken over in Argentina right now. Andy also was a major financier and help in my last company, which was M2 Cobalt, which was acquired by Jervois Mining. And then he brought me back into the office, and I became CEO of American Lithium in April of this year. You know, I think for us, I mean, obviously the cycle in lithium has been good in the last few months. I think really we have a lot of milestones upcoming. We're doing a lot of drilling starting now in Nevada, which will progress over the coming months. And we've mobilized drills in Peru as well. So there's lots of milestones coming in terms of drilling results, but also we are, as I mentioned, coming out with our maiden PEA in Nevada. We're updating our preliminary economic assessments in Peru with the goal of moving, you know, one of our projects into feasibility as quickly as possible, and the others to follow. So, you know, lots of news flow, lots of good things happening, and just thanks very much for their support. One-to-one's always a great event. I think they choose the cities well. They put together, you know, really interesting and relevant meetings, and they just run it very efficiently and very smoothly. So, you know, when you have to travel from overseas, it definitely helps that everything it runs like clockwork and is very smooth. So, minimizes the hassles for us and really gives us the opportunity to tell the story to a varied and very relevant audience.